Alrighty, welcome in NRL picks and preview. We are down to our final four. I can't believe what a season it has been. NRLW, NRL prelim finals. We are here. Jordan, who's with you alongside.
King!
Good evening, mate.
My man, Geordie.
We're in for the late session tonight. It's good.
It's a late one. It's way past my bedtime, but
Yep.
we made it here tonight.
Welcome, mate. This is my life every night of the week. We love
It's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're a hustler.
I know. Great to see you. Final
too,
four,
my
mate.
friend. Here we go.
Four.
Women's and men's.
Yes.
So let's run a quick recap of last week.
Yeah, what caught your eye?
So with the women, it was the Knights versus the Titans. They won 34-20.
Sad.
I know, very sad. For me, it was Southwell. She's absolutely directing with her kicking and owning her team. On the other end, Titans were just missing. They don't have any star
They
star
started
players.
poorly, and they were down. It was like 20-0, wasn't it, at one stage?
Yeah, 20-0 in like the second half, and they just started scoring. So that was a quick blowout. So Knights go through, and the other game was the Cowboys versus the Sharks. Very tight game, 18-24. Sharks win. Like we said on the potty, Whitfield was away there for Cowboys. On the other edge, Hanaway.
Yeah, beast.
Hanaway for the Sharks, 2 try assists, a try herself. We said look out for her. Johnson got over as well.
Yep.
So we've called quite a few there.
I think I texted you on Saturday morning and I said, Strange is out.
Oh, yeah, you did text me. So
That was crazy, eh?
last week we made our predictions on the potty before Strange got called out. You did text me, and I was like, what, you kidding?
I know.
Strange is one of the key players for the Raiders. As we've seen, they very much missed him.
I had all the comments on the TikTok and Instagram saying, "Oh no, what are you doing?"
Yeah, I know.
Redo the bets. I'm like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough. We only see each other once a week. And now we could move to the men, which were the Raiders did go down to the Sharks 12-32. For me, the Raiders started off on top. They were winning in the first 15 minutes. They had pressure on.
Yep.
And then a bit later on, I feel like the game still was in the balance, and the Sharks got the rub of the green for me.
Yep. And then, maybe one of the best first half I've ever seen in my life. The Panthers, 36-8 at the break over the Dolphins.
That was crazy. They ended up winning 46-26, and what was it, 36-8?
I think. Yeah.
That was ridiculous. That blew my bets right out the park. I knew Penrith were going to be good, but I didn't know the Bulldogs were going to be that terrible on defense.
Yep.
That was way too many points for a semi-prelim final.
Yeah. Crazy. Anyway, but the Panthers are doing what they do. Let's get stuck in. Let's go. We'll go NRLW first, all right?
Here we are, straight back onto the women.
Yeah, we are.
I like that.
Yeah, I know you do. The prelim finals, the Roosters, $1.14. The Sharks, $5.75. Saturday night, 16.5 is your number. Roosters haven't lost all year, mate.
That's it. So the Roosters are undefeated this season. Their last 5 games I've been looking at as well, they've been winning 13 plus. And 2 games ago, they did versus the Sharks, and they won 40-10.
Yeah, that's what odds tell you. 16.5 is the number, 5.75. The Sharks. Do you give them any chance whatsoever?
Well, did you see this on the NRLW as well? Is that Broncos or Roosters might be trying to hit up Southwell to go there as well?
It's Broncos. How ridiculous is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They need to sort it out.
But what they're doing, they're talking about the women's competition falling already, but they shouldn't have had that many teams anyway because there's not that much experience going around.
I agree.
But anyway, let's look at the Roosters. And for me, we've got the left edge, Isabel Kelly and Friesard out that left edge. They are try-scoring duo out there. On the other side, you've got Surges and Wood. And there's no Aitken in the halves, actually.
ACL,
that's a terrible injury.
Yeah.
One of the best players in the competition as well.
Yeah, unbelievable. Some stats for you. The Roosters have won all 4 against the Sharks, but the Sharks winger, Georgia Ravics, has scored 10 tries in the last 10 games. Tiana Penatani, one of the best, scored 5 tries in her last 8 games against the Roosters, and the Roosters have won their last 6 of 6 at Polytech Stadium at Gosford.
Beautiful. Well, look at Penatani, Grant, and that Staples combo. They've been pretty good, that duo.
Yeah.
And if they're going to ruffle some Roosters' feathers,
good.
We're going to look at Hanaway. So she steps up in big games. She's a hooker. Emma Verens, the halfback there, and Johnston up front. That's the way they can... they've got a good crack of winning, but for me, I just think it's all Roosters.
Yeah, I as well. I reckon they're too good. I guess what's your full slate of picks on that one?
Here we go. Roosters turn it on. Roosters too good as a whole. That left edge. Isabel Kelly scores. Jamie Friesard scores outside of her. Here's a roughie. Friesard for 2.
Yes, I like that.
And if we're going to go put some, if you want a rough bet here, put short $10 on Georgia Hanaway to score a try.
There we go. I'm going to join you. Roosters win. I know Roosters 13 plus. I think they do a job here. I think Freshard scores as well. I like Penatani for a try on the other side for the Sharkies. And I'll go Jess Surgis as well.
Oh,
final.
I love it. Jess Surger, she knows how to score. And look at this.
Yes.
I'm going to guess the game score 30-10 Roosters.
Bang. Perfect. Like it. Roosters get it done. They move to the big dance. Let's go Sunday afternoon. The Broncos, NRLW, $1.16. The Knights, $5.40. The Lions, 15.5.
Absolutely. Another lopsided one here for the Broncos. They've only lost one game this year, and that was to the Roosters. Their last 5, they've won 13 plus very easily. And the last time they did versus the Knights was 46-16.
So on that, Broncos have scored 78 points in the last 2 games versus the Knights.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of tries. Load up on anytime try scorer.
And take the over, I think. Dry track, Suncorp Stadium, I think plenty of points. The Knights winger, Sheridan Gallagher, she scored 18 tries in 19 games.
She's impressive.
That's
too.
very good.
And the tough thing is she plays on the right edge as well. Makes it even weirder. So,
It does.
And she'd like to score against the Broncos as well.
Yep. But Broncos, they've lost their last 3 finals games, so they haven't had a great start in finals. And Upton scored 18 tries in her last 10.
Well, 18 in the last 10.
Yeah.
Here we go. Upton's a freak. We know she's a freak. And this is her old club versus the Knights as well.
Yeah.
And she did score last time against them, and she did put on a clinic. So look out for Upton. You're looking for me, eh?
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Here we go. Look at this. I've got the left edge shape off Upton, actually.
okay.
Melihu, Funga, and Johnson.
Beast.
Both absolute threats to score at that left edge. On the other side, they've got Maddock, who's got absolute wheels. And I even like their bench. And if we move over to the Knights, it pretty much comes down to Hannah Southwell, how she plays. Rachel South.
Jess Southwell.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Well, sisters as well, but yeah.
Where
Jess,
is the other sister,
Jess the
actually?
halfback. I think she's injured.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's look at Jess, sorry. Why does my note say that?
Not sure.
And Clydesdale is their rock for the Knights as well.
Yes. Unfortunately for Newcastle fan, I think the Broncos are far too good here. I think the Broncos win. I'll go Broncos minus the 15.5. They just do an absolute job. Take the over. Upton scores a double. Hufanga scores as well. On the Knights side, we'll go Gallagher to keep her trend going. She finds a try for the Knights, but Broncos too good for me.
I like that as well. I've got you here. Very good game. Plenty of points. Broncos to win here. Hufanga or Johnson to score. And I've got Upton to score. And my range to win is Broncos 10 to 20 range. How good's that?
There we go. So the Broncos in the Roosters grand final is how we're seeing it played out. I'm sure you probably agree in the NRLW. An upset, maybe. If you like the upset, there's plenty of value there for you. So see how we go there. But let's go to the NRL now. And Friday night, tomorrow, the Sharks, $3.05. The Storm, $1.38. The Lions, 8.5. The over-under is 41.5 down in Melbourne at Amy Park.
Here we go. Last year's finalists, the Storm versus the Sharks. Pappy, Warbrick, Coates. I love those back three. Moving into Munster and Jerome Hughes. Hughes is back.
Yeah.
Off the forearm.
A wrist, I believe.
Wristies.
Wristy,
Yeah,
yeah.
here he is. There's Wristies strong. Harry Grant, Eli Katoa, Wishart and Bloor off the bench. What a squad for me.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it? A couple of stats for you that starting with that. The Storm, they've won the last 11 at Amy Park after a bye. Of course, had the week off last week. However, Melbourne have failed to cover the last 9 as a favourite following a win. 6 or 7 of these matchups have gone over the total points, if you think it could be a shootout. Iro scored in his last 4 interstate games. Muratalo scored in his last 4 or 5. Elise Katoa scored in his last 3. And Ryan Papper scored a try in his last 3 prelim finals appearances.
Well, you know what that means.
Ooh.
Just line them up.
Hammer it.
Look, I'm looking at the Sharks side as well. They've been building momentum from the shadows.
Yeah.
We thought they were gone, but nah. They've been winning final after final. Kennedy, Mulatalo, and Iro on that left edge. Trindle and Hines actually been playing very well. And up front, Aiden Fanua-Blake and Brayley combo. They're on. And Billy Burns, he's turning heads. He's
good.
come onto the back row. He's put Nikora on the bench. And I actually like their well-built squad, actually.
Yep, I agree. I reckon the Sharks, like, if things got a plan here, Sharks can beat them, I think. The thing is, if this game's in Sydney, I'm tipping the Sharks. Because it's in Melbourne, I just can't stray against the home side.
Yeah, Melbourne at home. It's very hard. It's easy to picture Melbourne Storm 1-12 in a prelim final
Yeah.
against anyone.
Yeah, I agree. Is that where you lean?
So look at this shape off Jerome Hughes.
Ooh, yes.
I love shape off Jerome Hughes. That's that gives Storm a high chance of execution of their running shape, which means Pappy or Warbrick are my try scorers for this game. And look out for Eli Katoa. He can change the game. He just knows how to score a try. He's just a general footy player. And against them is the Sharks, that left edge, Iro and Mulatalo.
Yep.
They are scoring. It's Trindle's long ball to Mulatalo, and also Mulatalo underneath that high ball.
Hasn't Trindle been going well as well?
Yeah, and look, I'm not a big fan of Trindle, but he's actually been
Playing
playing well.
So what do you got? Storm.
Here we go.
Hit me with it.
I think it's going to be a very tight first half. Under 20 points will be the first half. I think it's going to be a very tight affair. Not many points in that first half. And for me, my money is on the Storm at home. And I'm going with Pappy or Warbrick to get a try here. As a roughie, Storm 1-12. I think they get it done.
Yep, I agree. I think the Storm do win here. At home is the difference for me. Pap scores. I love that. Muatalo scores early to sort of get the Sharks up and about. But the Storm, they weather the Storm and they come back very strong. Storm win 1-12. I'll tell you, the under 41.5. Sharks plus the 8.5. I think it's close.
That's nice.
I think they do enough to hang around. The Sharkies, Muatalo and Pap are my try scorers.
I love your try scorers. So we're pretty much running the same vein here.
We are.
Absolutely.
We're
About
aligned.
time.
It's good, isn't it?
We're aligned. The stars are
It's
aligned.
only taken 26 rounds.
Should we kiss?
No.
Oh.
Okay, sweet. Let's go down Sunday afternoon. The Brisbane Broncos, $2.25. The Panthers, $1.65. The Lions, 3.5. The over-under's 49.5. Mate, can I set the scene for you? Sunday afternoon. Dry track, Suncorp Stadium, the sun's shining. Bronx Panthers.
You absolutely wouldn't believe
If
it.
that doesn't get you there, I don't know what will.
Do you know what the thing is? Before you even got there, I went to book tickets,
Ooh,
and
yes.
the line was 27,700. I was waiting in queue.
Oh, in the order.
yeah,
right.
I was in order, and the
still
king
waiting,
doesn't
or?
wait for order.
Oh, you don't wait
the
for
king
no one.
opens his phone. Come back 9 hours later. I was actually in the queue now.
Yeah,
I just closed the app, thought it'd be right. Tickets are gone.
go on, mate.
Jump on. Tickets
tried.
are gone. I tried. Look at this.
Okay.
Is this the 2023 GF rematch?
It is.
Broncos versus Penrith. Broncos had that in the bag, and that was Stephen Crichton and Nathan Cleary pulled them back from the brink of death. What are we going to get here? This is the game that Broncos must turn up for, and pretty tough against how Penrith turned up last week.
Now, I don't know if you've noticed in the media all week, you've heard Walsh come out yesterday saying, they're going to be worried about us. What about them? We've got Stagg today saying I'm going to target their left edge.
I did see
Have you heard the Bronco from the Panthers? No.
Nah.
Silence.
Yeah, they've got work
Which
to do.
scares me. There's in the shadows, mate. In the shadows. You know what I mean?
Look, you can say whatever you want to get under those guys' skin, but they've got a job to do.
Yeah.
Like we seen last week, nothing affects them. They weren't even at home, and they come out at Bulldogs Stadium and put on the most points anyone has against the Bulldogs.
You're right.
So this is redemption day for the Broncos, redemption day for Ben Hunt, and is this going to be the 5 straight finals for Penrith, or what? Is it more? My
That's
stats
5.
are probably off.
They're going for 5.
So they're going for 5 dubs. So
They've
what is
been
it?
in the last 5 grand finals,
Absolutely.
and they're going for the 5th in a row.
I love that.
And 6th grand final.
So that's what the question is. If Penrith can do it, they're off to another GF Storm versus Penrith.
Maybe. A couple of stats for you. Panthers have won the last 14 finals games. The last 7 between these two at Suncorp have gone under the total points, 49.5. The Panthers have covered their last 5 away games following an away win. Brian To'o scored in his last 9 of 10 finals matches as a favourite. Walsh scored in his last 5. Karapani scored in his last 5 as well.
Absolutely. How's your stat on Brian To'o? That man knows how to turn up for the
He
finals.
does. Well, here's one. That Walsh has never beaten the Panthers?
That's great news for me and my betting.
Oh, well, okay.
That's crazy, though. So, look, last week, this is what I saw last week. Let's zone in on last week's games.
Okay.
I zoned in last week the week before, whatever it was, when Broncos beat the Raiders. Haas was injured. He was limping around the field. Carrigan, he'd done a head high or whatever.
Carrigan's gone this
He's
week.
gone.
Yep.
He's gone. And the Walsh, the only reason they beat the Raiders is because that dude turned into the Hayne plan. That dude turned it on. And I've never seen, what comes on 40-20, try assist, whatever he was doing. So he played out of his skin. And can he do that against Penrith?
They've also got new halves pairing as well, the Broncos.
Absolutely. So that's a bit of a
Unknown.
unknown. We watched what happened last week with Simasagi in the halves. And,
Not good.
and the other way with the Bulldogs with Gelvin, Sexton.
Yeah.
There was a bit of ruffle up there, and they
True.
got absolutely pounded. So
Ezra Mann's on the bench. How do you think they use him? Hooker?
I think Madge has got his fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hoping for the best. I think they just inject him. If they need points, they're going to inject Ezra Mam.
Yeah.
Because we know he
It's a
can
lot of
do
pressure
some
on Reynolds.
razzle-dazzle.
Because they've been going good without him. He comes back.
That is. Reynolds is... And look, people keep saying to me, and I see this all the time, Ben Hunt's redemption day. He's the guy. He got a drop goal. And I'm like, he's not the guy. He's never been the guy. He's never been the one. You know who the one is? Nathan Cleary. He's the one. He's the guy.
one.
You can't just magically appear after 7 years and be the guy.
Well, this matchup is the King, Cleary, versus the Prince, Walsh.
The Iceman versus, Walshy. Walshy's the prince.
Yeah, so
I love that.
give it to me, mate.
So here we go. Penrith, look, Penrith last week, Penrith came out like G.I. Joe men. That's what my notes said. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. To'o was an absolute try scoring freak out that left edge. And also Elamotti impressed me. Try, assist, tries. Yeah, and he was strong out there for the Penrith. And Nathan Cleary, the Iceman. There's a few players I'm going to be looking out for. And let's talk about this lineup.
Okay.
Walsh and Karapani, I really enjoy them. Hunt and Reynolds in the halves. And I actually like Haas and Jensen in the forward pack. What I don't really like is Piakura, Ricky, and Smoothie. Oh, look, that is not that strong for me. On the other edge, we've got Dylan Edwards, Elamotti, McLean, To'o, try scorers. Cleary's the halfback, and their whole forward pack have been in the finals 5 years in a row. Like, not a single one of them changed. Yeah, maybe one or two, but that whole forward pack, they're championship forwards.
Yep, they are.
So that's what I really like about them. Ezra Mam and Willison on the bench for the Broncos, which I'm a big fan about, and also Papali'i and Garner on the bench for Penrith. So let me hear some of your takes.
No, I want to hear.
Okay, you want me to keep going?
Give me the juice.
I'm sick of my own voice.
No, it's good.
Okay, for me, Walsh is the threat and also Payne Haas. After that, you got Reynolds and Hunt to back them up. And out wide, they can always score. Staggs has been scoring week after week, so he's a danger man. Karapani and Mariner, they know how to score tries. I'm actually a big fan of Karapani in his first year of the NRL. So let's look at them. And on the other side, it's Cleary's link with Yo that makes them so flawless. And any backs out there can score off Edwards. You've got To'o and McLean out that left edge and Elamotti out that right edge. So that left edge is a major danger zone for me with To'o and McLean.
Mate, it's a big breakdown from the king.
Oh, we're
You've got options everywhere for the people. But now, this is what we're here for. What are you doing?
All right, here we go. Broncos without Carrigan, maybe an injured Haas. Very tough. The halves dilemma. There's too much going on with the Broncos right now. Cleary in force. He's the playmaking man. I think Elamotti scores out the right side. I'm going to give player A or B, To'o or McLean to score a try. And I think Panthers win comfortably, minus 5.5.
There we go. You got the Panthers and the Storm in the grand final. You know what, Regan? I agree with you.
Let's go.
I agree. As a Queenslander, I want the Broncos to win.
Yeah.
But my head's saying the Panthers are just too good. And what I saw last week, they were just clinical.
Yep.
So I think the Panthers are too good. Panthers win. Panthers minus the 3.5. I like Staggs for a try, Alamotti for a try, and the Panthers minus that 3.5. That would be my little multi I put together.
Beautiful. And Staggs will be paying all right too.
Yeah, he's going very good. And I also go under the 49.5. I reckon it's not as many points as probably what people think.
Lovely. I've gone as a roughie here, Penrith 13 plus.
Yeah.
Good odds there.
Yeah. Thoughts on this? The 13 plus multi across NRLW.
Oh, all of them.
Imagine if you do a 4. The only one is because the Storm could beat the Sharks 13 plus.
They could get there.
What if you went Roosters 13 plus women, Bronx 13 plus men, Panthers 13 plus men, Broncos women, and then Storm 13 plus women?
That, you know what? It's worth putting down.
Mate.
Lovely.
Oh my God.
I'm going to do that. $50. $50 on 13 pluses over the weekend.
There you go, something. Let's get to that now. So we all agree. We agree, mate, which is nice. I like that.
Four-way. Me, you, and the four-way.
Okay.
We're off to the finals.
Interesting. Best bets time.
Here we go. All in all, what am I up to? King has a best bet. Here we go. Storm will win their match. Warbrick or Pappy will score a try, player A or B. Panthers will win their match. That's 3. Elamotti will score. That's 4. Roosters women will win. That's 5. Freshard or Kelly will score a try. That's my 6th leg. And the Broncos women will win. That's 7 legs, $7.39 odds.
Oof.
My bet's already on.
20 juice. You already in.
Yeah.
Lock and load. I'm going to give you a try scorer multi. There's 4 games this weekend. I'll give you a try scorer in each game. From the women's side, I think Freshard for the Roosters. She scores. Upton for the Broncos and the women. Let's go now to Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm. He scores. And then Katoni Staggs for the Broncos. He scores.
Absolutely.
They're my 4. My bonus one, maybe Alamotti as well. Chuck there if you're feeling extra juicy. There's be 5 try scorers.
Bread or butter. I'm going to jump on that and I'm going to switch Elamotti and Staggs.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's my 4, your 4.
Yeah.
I'll back it.
It's a dangerous foursome.
Fuck, we're on foursomes.
Oh, I'm fired up.
Absolutely.
There we go. Grand final qualifiers. Wow.
Yeah, so this is our grand finals coming up the week after. Surely we nail this.
You know what's next week? Our big grand final show. Also, Queensland Cup grand final this weekend. Burleigh Bears are in that.
Absolutely. They
Against
clawed their way
the
back in. Devils.
And
what they won it like the last couple
minute,
of years.
yeah. They won last minute last week. And
I
then
saw that.
in New South Wales Cup, it's the Dragons and the Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, the Warriors. Tane.
Yeah,
Tane
Tane to
will
a
be in.
biggie.
Oh, I love it.
Lachlan Ilias
imagine
playing for
this.
the Dragons.
The Burleigh Bears go through, and
Yep.
then the Warriors, which the Warriors should. They're playing so
They
well
should
down
win
there.
that.
And imagine that
They'll
before the
play.
GF.
Yep.
Let's
That's what we
go.
want. They'll be Tane to a picky against his old team.
That's it. I'll be excited for that.
Guy Hamilton too, playing for the Bears, still going around. Plenty
They're
of
lucky to get through, actually. They were down by 2 tries in the last 10 minutes.
got it done.
They got it done.
Oh, I love it.
Here we go.
That was a great show. That was great times to be with the King on a Thursday night. NRL finals this weekend. Thank you for joining us once again, and we'll see you next week for a big grand final show. Regan.
That's it. Let's get some dubs. This is Media Vintage. That's Geordie Hughes, and I'm the King. Let's roll.
Enjoy your rugby league.